Hey everybody, welcome to the Tattooed Chap. I'm Drew the Tattooed Chap, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to make a bike repair stand for less than $30. So tune in. So we talked about building a bike stand. If you're like me, you have a bike and you said, you know, I'm going to get a bike stand so it'd make it easier to work on it and maybe even clean it. I went online and prices run anywhere from $100 up to $300 for bike stands. And when you look at the reviews aren't that great when you're on Amazon looking at them. So because of the reviews and the prices, I never actually bought one. I've just been like working on my bikes like I did when I was in high school and middle school, you know, just on the ground and flip it upside down, things like that. And then one day I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw someone displaying their bike, and their bike was being displayed on a wood stand. And I thought to myself, you know what? I could do that, and I think you can too. So I'm going to show you guys today how easy it is to make your own bike stand out of a few 2x4s and a few screws. I went to the store and bought 3 8-foot 2x4s, and that should be more than sufficient for what we're trying to do. So anyways, why don't you follow me as I cut it out real quick. I'll give you the lengths and all that stuff so that way you can follow along and make your own. So I kind of lied to you. I said you only need a saw and you only need to have a drill, but you probably also need a few other small things. Definitely need to have a tape measure and a square, always goes a long way, and then a pencil to mark the wood where you want to cut it. So those are kind of some obvious things, but maybe not for those that haven't done this kind of thing before. So I apologize for lying to you. Let's get started. So I'm going to cut two 38-inch legs on the first 2x4. So for the stand that's going up, I'm going to cut a 60-inch piece out of the 2x4s. And you always want to know where your fingers are when you use a saw because you don't want to end up looking like this. Now for the part that holds on to the seat post, we're going to cut two pieces that are 16 inches long. Now the cool thing is with the legs that we just cut, one of the pieces is already 16 inches, so you actually only need to cut one 2x4 to 16 inches. So we'll screw it in here flush, then we'll put some braces going across it to make it more sturdy. So you can see that I got them screwed in, but now we're going to do a brace that just goes right here, and that should be pretty simple. You could use 2x4 if you want, but I have some scrap other wood that I'm going to use that's a little bit thinner that I think will work a little bit better for what I'm doing, but 2x4 should be totally fine if you have that as well. Piece we're going to stick down there just to give it a little bit more sturdiness, and then we'll start working on the top. So as you can see, this is pretty sturdy already. So we're going to go from there, and then we're going to work up on the top. So you could do other things if you want to down here to make it more sturdy, and really it's up to you and maybe getting that angle just right. Okay, so I finished the project. It's all put together, and I have my bike already hanging up there. So as you can see, I got my dirt jumper already hanging up there. And the cool thing is this is just a little over 2 inches, right? You can just slide your post right in there. And I mean, you can get something if you want to lock it in if you want to, but the weight's going to keep it there. And it's sturdy. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to tip over. So I can like yank on it, pull on it. It's not going anywhere. And there you go. And I just put a little extra brace here and here just to give these arms a little bit more sturdiness. I think this thing is going to work. And it cost me less than 30 bucks. And if it does break, I can always use this wood for something different. And I don't have to spend $300 for just a home stand. So there you have it. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty quick. I built mine in less than an hour, and you can too. So if you found this video helpful, please smash that like button and also make sure to subscribe because that's always cool. And you can also follow me on Instagram here. And we'll see you all in future videos where we talk about family, faith, and adventure. We'll see you next time.